down, running South Beach, I move like, know what I move like, and she know what I move like. Dark room, I'm iced out.
Hours is not enough to split my time. And 3 years was just way too long for a bumpy ride. I took an exit, then I met the one that really cracked my smile. I didn't expect it, but plans are laughable, one time divine. With you, I'm always trying to spend like an hour more, but you said if we not together, the f*** are these flowers for? The highs you give me put me on that stage when I'm not on tour, and everybody said that it's hard to find. Then she said I live in that of my own design, but when we talking goals, it gets harder to pick a side. The trophies I collect might seem a little pointless without your smile, but till then I might just say thank you for popping by.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on the... I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here we go. Here's Yao. All sorts of time. Nice jump shot.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now Butler. Antetokounmpo covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Butler hits them both. And what really separates Jimmy Butler as a player is competitive fire, Brent.
B.A., you see that wall over there? Go ask Jimmy to run through it. Guess what? He'll do it twice. He'll go through it one way, turn around, and come back. I mean, this guy has got incredible willpower, and when the stakes are highest, he's at his best.
And Curry's got the ball here for San Jose. Pass to Thompson. The kick out, Curry. Back to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer, no good. A deep three. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Curry. James with a steal. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Mirasan. Butler with a steal. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Weber. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Oh, man, for over 20 years, has it been tough to find anyone that dishes it better than LeBron?
Now here's Thompson. The kick out, Curry. Curry with a steal. In transition. And Curry throws it down.
Sprinting down the floor is the key to a great fast break, and Steph putting on the afterburners there.
Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Defensively, you got to try and build the wall against Giannis and cover the paint. Too much to handle inside.
Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
To the middle. And it's Butler with the jam.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Butler taking his time here. The 3 from Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
They're almost always layups for Curry at this point. Makes the 3 look so easy.
It's deflected. Here's Yao. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Weber. Outside Curry. "26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes down.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Curry. Thompson outside. Outside Butler. Back to Thompson. And that one's on target from the wing. Thompson's got 5 now. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Up 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Outside Durant. Shoots over Levine. Durant with the bucket.
Oh, showing off the soft touch. Quality turnaround jumper there.
Well, Brent, Durant is at the point of his career where we can discuss if he's one of the best ever.
I don't think that you could argue that. He certainly has all of the accolades, BA. All-Stars, titles, MVPs, Finals MVPs. On that 75th anniversary team, just stack them all up. He's right there. Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Out to Leonard. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Here's Levine for 3. Sinks the tray.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Olajuwon. Great D that time from Porzingis. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Anaheim. Doncic outside. Back to Robinson. Outside for Levine. Oh, the long-range prowess of Levine.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
George feels it out a bit. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the all-defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And a deep 3 from Leonard. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Durant way outside. They grab their own miss. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Sometimes you do a little extra work. Something good comes your way. And Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
It's Levine with a drive. Got a piece of it. Oh, George with a steal. And they're on the run from downtown. It's hauled in by Robinson. And they're on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
And Kawhi pretty solid from the line, and there's been a natural progression to him being effective from the free throw stripe.
And Leonard drops them both. Those 2014 NBA Finals featured tons of Hall of Famers. Tim Duncan, LeBron, Wade.
And maybe the guy who was unintroduced but now introduced as one in Kawhi Leonard. Man, he just stole the show, winning the series MVP. Did an unreal job on LeBron defensively. Shot 58% from 3. What an all-time two-way performance, Pierre.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant. No good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Out to the right wing. Here's Olajuwon. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Olajuwon's got his first bucket in this one.
And we continue to see Leonard and his patience being able to deliver the ball like that.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his third foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Robertson. No points yet. Pass to Olajuwon. And here's the fast break. And a deep three from Curry. The long distance three is buried.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
41 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Pippen. Here's Robinson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Stephen Curry.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And both free throws good for Robinson.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Yao.
Throw down. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Ooh, poked away. James with a steal. Antetokounmpo for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we finished off one half of play. Up 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Curry. It's good from about 19 feet. Curry's got 5.
Well, those mechanics and that kind of time, that's pretty stuff from Steph Curry.
You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list, Brent.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers, B.A. They're staggering about what happens when this team doesn't have Steph Curry on the floor. And really, Curry becomes the entirety of the way this offense works.
Pass to Weber. From outside the arc. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball? Yeah, that's what I thought. You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Now Wembanyama. The kick out. Curry. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's James. Oh, LeBron bursting through.
The contact has really never bothered LeBron. In fact, the defender usually gets the worst end of it.
Pass to Wembanyama.
Ball goes to the away team.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And there's the screen. Here's Yao. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's how you run the pick and roll. You have to respect Steph shooting the ball, and then he just slices the D up with the pass.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Jose. They trail by 7. In transition, here they come. Yao, shot is off. Here's Weber. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. It's a one-on-one situation. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. James has got 7 points here in the quarter.
LeBron James in full speed right there. What size and skill coming down the lane.
Back to Butler. And here's Curry. He's got 11. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Counted. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes.
Outside Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. 10 points for him.
And look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Thompson in the post. Pass to Butler. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And here's Curry. Down low. Now here's Wembanyama. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Team foul.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Up top, Thompson. Pass to Weber. Out to Thompson. Now Curry. Fires from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for Butler. Durant looking around. Second chance shot. Weber pulls it in.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Pass to Curry. Launches it. On target from range. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
This is what results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. They lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Lillard with the by Robertson. Outside Levine. Pass to Olajuwon.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Oh, Leonard leaves no room for error.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
James inside. Here's Mirasan. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
That shot is off.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, man, the playmaking ability of Levine continues to evolve. That was a sweet dime right there. Just love seeing him be that creative.
Pass to Mirasan. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Levine. Oh, Levine converts in close.
And I love when your guards take it inside. Levine willing to get into the paint.
Here's Mirasan. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he goes in for the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Oh, Curry with the hustle.
Okay, Steph, with the subtle reminder that you can still dunk. I see you.
Here's Robertson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in on the Anaheim's head coach talking to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that. That one goes. Count it.
Well, the quickness and skill set and separation here helps KD work inside.
Pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Here's Olajuwon. Defended by Porzingis. Here's Robertson. Over to the left wing. Pocket 6. And stolen by Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Olajuwon. The 3. Back to Porzingis. Here's Booker. 6 to shoot. Snatched away. And here they come. Here's Thompson. Thompson finishes in transition. Good execution.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Thompson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Oh! From the parking lot!
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch. And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in the clutch moment. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Pass to Olajuwon. Thompson outside. Leonard way outside. And here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the train.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
Here's Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Now here's Leonard. To the paint. Pass to Thompson. Leonard outside. To the middle. Here's Robertson. Oh, gets the three to fall.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here when the game is close.
Yo, trash ass better score, boy, or it's over, boy. Woo! Woo, boy! Hey, 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 you better score, boy. That's all I know. You better score now.
36 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Myteam.
Oh, it's over. Oh, they gave him his rebound back, and he still missed. Game over. Good game.
Trying to seize control.
Showed hard.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Thompson.
Oh!
Off target at the rim.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity.
Yep, I want the last shot, buddy.
You don't want to stop the clock right there.
I want the last shot. Let me show you how a real nigga do it.
And so he hits both.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
I just make my free throws with Steph Curry. Thanks, bud.
11 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that gives him a lead.
Well, this should be easy to predict here as Curry's accuracy is itself.
You suck.
Good trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Oh, my God.
That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one. And that narrows the gap to 1.
A guy who hits over 90% from the line for his career. Curry trying to put his team over the hump here.
Here's Curry. Count it!
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great scorer, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
And so
GG's.
the victory here at home. That was an incredible...
I'm ready. I'm done. Hold on, Tyrese. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, she already moved. You still have stuff? Okay. You already moved it? Bags of garbage. Come on, Teddy, go. Where are these bags going? Where am I putting these bags? Where am I putting the bags of garbage? In the garage? Tyrese. What's good with you, nigga? What you been playing? What you been playing? What have you been playing? You ain't got no internet still, huh? Hotspot. Whoa. I've been playing 2K24 my team, bro. People still play that shit. My team is fucking stacked. I know you had a good team too, nigga. We used to play triple threat.
Night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
I just beat a nigga's ass. He was talking shit, nigga. I saw his mic moving. I was in the party, and then I seen his mic moving. I had to go to game chat, come back, and win. Hit him with the Curry game winner. Yeah, 2K25 is the worst 2K I ever played in my life. Yeah, that game's ass. They need to go back to 2K24 shooting. Like, it takes months to get used to fucking shooting. Like, come on. Doo-doo. Couldn't imagine what would happen if I went back to that game. I haven't played that game in almost a month. Just been playing 2K24. Oh, I'm playing the same guy again. I'm playing the same nigga I just beat.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here's Yao. Out left to the wing. And he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. The three from Thompson, counted from distance.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Curry with a steal. Thompson with it, now guarded by Curry. Nursan pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside LaVine. Here's Yao. Takes it inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The drive by Antetokounmpo.
Now, the defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Oh, got a piece of it. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Weber. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Gets the three to
Jimmy
fall.
Buckets.
Boy, zero hesitation from Butler. He takes the pass and fires immediately.
Here's Yao. Driving in. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out. Curry. Pass to Yao. And he dunks it down.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. And it's Butler with the ball for San Jose.
Come on, that's not a transition take.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Left side, Wembanyama. Thompson outside. To the inside. Outside for Wembanyama.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Stephen Curry. First one falls for him.
Ellie Dollar.
Both good from the line that
Yeah.
time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Pippen.
Substitution good.
It's good, man. It's good.
So it's the home team now. It's a three-point game. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon.
Well, Levine has really worked on those.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Back to Wembanyama. Will it go? Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry.
Boy, nicely contested by Levine. He can be a smothering defender when focused.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Curry. Tries the spin move. Pass to Weber. Shot from 16.
I need
And
to
so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Zach Levine. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Olajuwon. James outside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
It's amazing LeBron draws so much attention in pick-and-roll situations, but always looking to give it up to a teammate.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Both free throws good from James.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
San Jose. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for Anaheim, LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James. Here's Levine. Here he goes. Robinson on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. He got it up. The shot, no good. And so it's Anaheim closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. For three, Booker. Here's Booker. Porzingis. And at last, they get one to fall. Porzingis has got his first basket.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
Left side, Levine. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. This guy, a tough cover for any defender, creative and assertive scoring the ball.
To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
Outside Levine. Pass to Robinson. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Now Durant. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. All right, time for an injury report. Now an update on Jimmy Butler's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I just talked with San Jose's head athletic trainer. He said it doesn't look good at all. They are very concerned.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a... Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Back to Levine. Levine. Oh, Zach Levine takes flight.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Pass to Robertson. Leonard outside. Here's Robertson. Outside for Levine. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Outside Booker. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Porzingis.
Well, as the roll man pick and roll game, Porzingis at his size can make a career out of this play.
Here goes Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Outside for Levine. Oh, he's clobbered, and he'll get 3 shots at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, Zach Levine draws a level of defensive attention that allows him to draw contact.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. 1 minute left in the second quarter. Now here's Curry. No points so far. Outside Levine. Murasa, that's good.
Well, simply running an offense, probably the area where Zach can grow the most.
And here's Leonard. Outside for Levine. Ooh, the soft touch of Levine, knocking down the 3.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
.32 seconds left to the second period. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Guys, you know you can count on Kawhi every single night to impact the game with his defense. If you're the guy he's guarding, you're shaking your head thinking, oh, boy, this is going to be hard.
It's stolen by Curry. From deep three-point land. Yao, shot is off. With his first shot attempt. Oh,
Come on, bro. We got to make those. We got to.
So
make that a one-possession game, bro.
Up 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for San Jose. Trailing by 4. Here's Pippen. The kick out. Curry. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Just 5 to shoot. Levine with a steal. With the dunk.
Well, how about the anticipation by Levine? Gets the pick and jump starts the break. That's how it's done.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Thompson with it. He's got 6. On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped. And they'll keep possession.
I have that pump fake every time. I'm going to just
make him earn it at the line.
And he drops
I'm going
it
to
first.
jump into him when he does that. I got to feel
He's perfect from the line this time. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. It's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Up top, Thompson. 5 on the clock. Fires, top of the key.
Capable of defending every position on the floor. Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
Murasa misses. Here's Pippen. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And he makes it. Mirasan's got 6.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
Yeah. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Back to Curry. Pass to Pippen. On the wing, Curry takes the 3. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Well, doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
And they're on the run. And here's Thompson for 3.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
I did that on purpose.
Contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Stephen Curry.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor.
Story mode or
Klay Thompson
online?
is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Inside. Here we go, one-on-one.
That was bad.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Yao. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Thompson. Sinks the 15-footer. 14 points for him.
A shooter of Thompson's caliber has little trouble in the mid-range.
They set the pick. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Curry. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Inside. Tipped. Clock at 6. Thompson outside. On the wing, Thompson. Pulls it. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Thompson's got 16 points.
You know, Klay Thompson is calm, cool, and collected. The quick release to beat the shot clock.
Here's Yao. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
All right, he's starting to fucking space. He's good certification how bad that open 3.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Corner 3 buried by Curry.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
Here's Pippen. Now Curry. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. The shot no good.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And we'll have the start. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's the home team now. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Durant. Pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Here's Leonard. Knocked loose. Here we go. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Lillard can't get it to go. To the middle.
Fuck, dude. Playing so bad.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Robertson. No good on the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
Outside Levine. Pass to Leonard. 4-3. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Levine. Here's Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Levine. Now here's Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. And James launches it from deep. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here's Robertson. Outside Levine. To the inside. Out to Leonard. Throw it down, Kawhi.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Lillard looking around. That three's off the mark. Here's Robertson. To the paint. And stolen by Porzingis. Lillard outside. Pass to Porzingis. Hook loose. Here's the break. Here's Leonard. Here's Olajuwon. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. There's the block. And they get it back. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The foul shots aren't Giannis's strong suit, but here's his chance to show up the haters.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And so Curry will bring it up for San Jose. Thompson outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. From deep three-point land. Oh, Curry with the hustle.
has forgotten Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance. Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
Here's Levine. Oh, wow. Get out the way, Greg. Come on. Get out the way.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
If you ever think you saw me, you were just hallucinating. The voodoo I'm making, cooking without an apron. Rate a chef, this is eating. What's the flavor?
Playing from iPhone.
Up in the accelerator, yeah. We moving up in the world, we on the elevator. Each one, all of us are educators. Real world regulators, we're in DNA, dog. Take a deep breath, you can smell the naysayers never get a say in my nation. I make them vacate, we not talking vacation. 옆에 queen, 쏟아져 money in a dream. 바라지 pocket full of 막 터지는 소나기 쥐는 비. 갑자기 바빠지는 본격끼는 돈 쓰는 취미 이루는 affirmation. 보면은 되게 돼 있어. So sing with me, dream a little kid, 꽂아 get a top. 나가자 마치 하나 된 우리를 같이. Then the way they think you know. Do that.
Shaq is going to be the general manager of Sac State.
You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is
Nigga, I'm playing this nigga 3 times in a row, bro.
And from the sideline, David Aldridge. So San Jose will get the first possession. Right side Curry. He takes it in. No good. Nice D from Levine.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is, supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
You know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Huh?
Some nice ball movement by San Jose. Here's Weber. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And looking so agile on that take. Weber's teammates love seeing him in attack mode against the defense.
San Jose shooting their first free throw of the game. Pass to Yao. Kick out to Levine. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Butler, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. It's a three-point game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Curry with the steal. Fast break Anaheim. Here's Yao. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Yao's got 7.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
And another miss by San Jose. And out of bounds as San Jose gains possession. Here's San Jose. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Kumbo for the finish. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, don't let Giannis get a step on you. His one step counts for 3 sometimes, and he's gone.
Will it go? Back to Weber. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Butler. core of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Yeah, goes in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And finished off by Yao.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And it's San Jose with the ball. Trailing here by 8. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession. There's the pick. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Butler with the steal.
Wow, you watch the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Anaheim.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
Now you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
The shot's good.
I like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
To the inside. Estia. And Anaheim with another 3.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Great preparation by Levine. Getting to his spot and set to let it fly.
Traps in the tray.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Yeah. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Thompson from long range. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Anaheim leading by 5. To the left wing. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry on the wing. He has 5. Thompson outside. Now Butler. 4 on the shot clock. San Jose needs to get off a shot here. It's 3 outside. And there's the shot clock.
He ain't jumping. He's smart.
Shot off in time. Curry outside. It's good from long range.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry. He's the best to ever do it. It's art.
And it's Anaheim holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Anaheim leading by 8. The drive by... Oh!
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
And stolen by Elijah Wan. And a deep three from James. The quick look, no good that time. And it's San Jose with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Pass to Robinson. Back to Robertson. And he lays it straight in. Robertson's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
James with it. Back to Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Porzingis right through the defense, and a sweet dunk from the big man.
Robertson drives in to the paint. Yep, that one goes in there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now Devin Booker, a shooting guard that does have some point guard skills.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Back to Leonard. Pass to Robinson. To the middle. Elijah Wan. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Durant. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so James will bring it up for Anaheim. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 7.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Robertson drives in. Levine can't hit. Anaheim leading by 13. And here's Booker from the arc. And Anaheim with another 3.
Well, Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
Durant way outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't, despite the miss. No defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Takes it out to Robertson. Drills it from outside. Robertson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Now here's Booker. He has 5. Back to Porzingis. Over Robertson. No dice and 9 feet out.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside, Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Back to Robertson. And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one. on Robertson.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
.26 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Here's James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, there's just pinball action going on right now. Once LeBron gets in there, he's going to finish.
The three for Doncic. And San Jose, another three. Outside, KD. That shot, no good. And
put it on the truck.
Finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. San Jose trails by 15. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Drills the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 6. Right side out of the Kumbo. Down low. Here's Mirasan. Outside for Curry. Another three from Steph Curry. This guy is unreal.
Curry doing it again. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
Pass to Curry. Wembanyama, a screen. Back to Curry. He gets that one. 7 points in the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Mirasan. In Anaheim with another three.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find the open team.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wembanyama outside. And San Jose, another three.
And when Wembanyama is making that, I just don't know how you guard it.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Victor Wembanyama, he just got.
There's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Curry with the three. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Anaheim. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Antetokounmpo. That was something else.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Here's Wembanyama. Thompson from long range. Anaheim lead by 17. On the three-pointer, he'll head to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First one falls for him.
Shooting for the away team, Yao Ming.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And here is Curry. 7 points in the game. Stolen by Levine. And they're on the break. Here's Yao. And another miss by Anaheim. San Jose trails by 20. Outside Curry. And that time, also a missed shot. Here's Mirazan. Offensive rebound. Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass. Just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 9. Good on the three-point shot.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
They're almost always layups for Curry at this point. Makes the three look so easy.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Outside Curry. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out.
Oh, I just found out the cheat code, nigga. I can run this play with Wembanyama.
To the middle. Here's Yao. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Yao's got 21 in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Anaheim leading by 15. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13.
Here's Curry. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Now here's Curry. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, the point guard's responsibility, and it's Curry in this instance, is to keep your teammates involved. Nice play. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Curry fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. San Jose trails by 15. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Wembanyama. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Yeah. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And he's good on the 2nd. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Timeout called, Anaheim. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the dunk by Booker.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
This one for 3. And San Jose, another 3.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And it's Anaheim looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. San Jose trails by 13. Here's Levine going inside, and he gets the bucket.
giving this team size out of the backcourt. Levine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Anaheim.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also put an emphasis on driving inside. In this game, the defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
And here we go.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
Fast break Anaheim. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Lets the three fly. Durant drains it from distance.
3 points.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Back to Robertson. Levine looking around. And he drives in. And it's sent back by KD.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Screen by Porzingis. Left side, KD. Pass to Booker. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
And it's good for 2.
And we continue to see Leonard and his patience being able to deliver the ball like that.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. And another miss by Anaheim. From Robertson. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
We can make some arrangements.
At the line for your home team, Oscar Robertson.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Anaheim leading by 11. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Up top, Olajuwon. Just his first attempt. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And Anaheim leads by 13.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Here's KD. He gets it in there.
So good at reading the defenses, and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
Robertson outside. And Levine launches it from deep. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Inside. Kicks it out to Robertson. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
San Jose trails by 12. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
That's to Porzingis.
Oh, yes, sir. Skilled and instinctual enough to have the offense run through him. KD has become an expert at passing out of the pick and roll.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Craig, he can get up a few notches higher. And here's Robertson outside. Anaheim grabs the miss. 22 is their biggest lead. .127 left in the fourth quarter. San Jose trails by 14. Levine lays it up and banks it in.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
The offensive rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Levine way outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Here's San Jose. It's a 14-point game. Elijah Wan, no good. Fires away from outside. Yao's shot is off. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. It's how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Three from Robertson. Hits the three-point bomb. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they recover it. Yao. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And Anaheim leads by 11.
How about Ming just going to work? His guys are getting him the ball, and boy, is he rewarding.
So it's Anaheim picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
Make some rings.
So heavy, feel like I'm waving a dryer. Leave him to his my cavity. Archie Funk in the chairs, so family. Rule single-handedly. Win like Sam Snead. Play Hulk Hogan in the ring and get stampede. So many reasons. Paper calendar greetings with me. I could just tears the season. Gauze and iodine, take care of them. Peroxide, extra salt if needed. Put my face in the coin like 8 Lincoln. 4 Kingston, cause a match. It been sanctioned to come out all of the Kingston. Can't even tell a distinction.
Real in my bills and my jeans match with my plus 6'2" till I my life a canvas and I move like I be Ali. Yeah, I be on the A-list, weren't always praying. Change the game up now. The Matrix, better stay safe, fake, lame, stay basic. I got the will to be sunning these jaded. Eat off your plate, see 3 cars awaiting. Evolve my green colored bands, it's awaiting. Been had the red colored bills, made it blue. Leave on your station, it's technical hues. Best in the room, guess will not approve. Test with me, prove y'all been had the juice. Loose tooth, y'all ain't got to say. Bling on your mouth won't make you great, yeah.
Carry the baggage, the pressure, making the magic. I'm getting top in the traffic. I stop the whip. I'm equipped with the bars and flows and the cadence. Protect all my angels that triple forward at 3. I'm just breathing, taking it easy with the big boss rabbit. I seem so manic. You struggling with your first date. My one pageants. I've been bragging a lot. My ego big as Rick Ross Palace. When I rap, I be saying whoa like a TikTok challenge. You with your homies whipping on the Ventadors on IG, but I see that don't matter if it ain't videoed. Back up the get your racks up. The difference between me and you was very drastic. Man, I would never leave you in the streets because littering's not allowed and my pieces never complete. Man, it's longer than what it vows I've been having with. So I'm wearing Adidas now, but I checked and I got a text. Your girl said that it's been a while.
Take a look in my eyes, try to see. Treated like my yeah, I cheat. Pushing that super cool they ain't seen yet. Another couple million later, I ain't peaked yet. Take a look in my eyes, try to see. Treated like my yeah, I cheat. Pushing that super cool they ain't seen yet. Another couple million later, I ain't peaked yet. Almost got knocked with that had to knock it off. Just trying to go pop that, pop it. I need a date for Grammy night. This is my sons, I said, the gate to niggas dangling that Johnny thing. Every time a rapper go shopping, streets get another chain. With the soda, peach, or the lemonade. Born up in the 80s, in limousine. Fader with a on me, can't get it on record label. I take a half on me, I know you lean on me. Joe and nigga chain to the doors and lock the game up. Rapper of the year can't train, don't the name up. To give up, to change up. Of the year can't train, don't the name up.
By the train tracks, listening to Aphex. Bought a brand new tape deck, skipping on the playlists. My girlfriend's always worried, I'm living in a hurry. I can see the day, my vision's always blurred. Homie got two I ain't never see him cry, but I bet he'll ride for him. Little homie drop top coupe, get still with a whale, but I bet he'll some. 5 summers, 4, 3, counted 2 million, no ceiling. Hold up. Homie got two I ain't never see him cry, but I bet he'll ride for him. Little homie drop top coupe, get still with a whale, but I bet he'll some. 5 summers, 4, 3, counted 2 million. Dirty dreads, dirty Vans, 200 bands, sitting all in my brother bag. All red, Testarossa, David Bowie, my only friend. Maxed out. I'm good, no great moonwalk, and the problems I'll never have.
Control hit spinning, new bands printed, nails acrylic. Wash my hands before I touch these winnings. Brand new denim on tier, wet it. Fans who fed up with that I drop. I'm still hot, shorty. Pick a subject, need to switch that quick. Before I dip, I got 10, 20 business calls, okay. Send me those details, deals on emails. Shorty want my clothes like I did it for a resale. Hold up, I'ma be there. ETA late, cause I gotta do you ain't been in. I'ma get a feed at, make them all say W first name, stepping shoes, you ain't see it. Introduce me to a new name, I forgot it. I got shows, I got mama, I got shorty, I got on my phone. Better watch out for the decline, ayy. On my body, what got design, ayy. Pockets full, how many phones, throw a peace sign, wait. One hand, busy case, she call me. I be in the city when I need no fame, no precious.
Folks out here.
Ayy, I don't let it ride no waves, yeah. She just wanna. Only difference between me and you is me and you on me, not you. That's my favorite part. I'm into me like how my digits do. With that and some heavy and I'm sipping Fiji too. Took a photo up in Fuji Mountain, look like all these views I don't have yet. I'ma need a couch, a PS5, and a bad. I'ma need a towel, wash my face off for. I just need percentage for him. I say you have doubted it. Told us in a bounce, cause I mean, paint the canvas like Ali, paint the cameras like I get dripping before I leave. The crystal on the leaves, the school stay on the east. She pay the fee.
Darius, you seen Sinners yet?
I said me too, I'm clean. Okay, left the.
Yeah.
And I don't got time, better hurry up. Under 20
You ready to take a bitch or what?
Shorty proud I did that form without a formula.
I'm asking you, you waited to take a bitch or what?
I don't leave the crib without a code like it's Matrix. Plan my outfits out like Fashion Week is every day. Y'all misunderstanding why my miss is on vacation. Only miss I do is when my only miss I do is when I rap and I don't say. That was 2020, now I'm back for a replacement. I can't stand you, but this is standing ovation. Hey, Warren ain't in the same place. You should coders wanna save face. Racks can't fit it, it says. Tapped in, outfit breaks. Too bad, stayed late. New platinum rings, chains. Everything's so boring. I'ma take it off when I wanna. I don't dress to impress. Hey, only speak real on the net. Yeah, many be fake on the set. Yeah, I said push like a rep. I said cook like a chef. And I'm preaching what I, yeah.
I just finished. Number 2. Nah, he just fucked the head in like a drum. None of these niggas have this shit on. I'm trying to get away from my shit now. You ain't see me going on the internet videos like I could beat 100 niggas. I can't get your shit back in blood, boy. They came to my shit. The last nigga, I just wanted to keep him alive. So, you know, I just robbed him all these Dior's and shit. You have to say something to me, like we have to have a conversation real quick.
Hey, summertime, I got bands, hey. Benjamin and me best friends, hey. Swerving these, I'm tired of shorties that hate when they not on the ground. Oh my God, Warren, like hello, I'm back on my. Don't sugarcoat, baby. I still want the coupe to be navy or cream color cocoa, like whoa. I need a crib up in Soho, New Yorkie like Biggie. I treat a cello like that, no biggie. Still got. In the bed, now she testing you miss me. I got bands and it's stuck in my pants. Whoa. Feel me? Pockets ain't dancing like Britney. Dance on me, can't fit my Izzy's. Dior look good when it fit me. Back in Jakarta, they hope for my downfall. Like come on, like that and ass. And they mad. Why you mad? And they mad. Yeah. Pull it with a fit and they mad. Show money bags in my backpack. Introducing one your grand now. Stepping on rap. Like Roach, I don't trust a black brand coach. She gon' touch ice on it. Slow, CST Westlake game 2 stick 1.
$250,000 on one stage. Wanna come and switch my place. White man in my pocket, no race. Shiny as a fan with a little bitty waist. Bought a new verse, I'm about to come race. Can't feel my face. They don't wanna work, these lazy.
They just wanna surf fight with a win. If he told you I ain't tight, man. Do you feel me now? I gotta move. Trying to move fake, no way. Yeah. I just been in my lane. Cause the mood all strange. Probably got an old tape.
Like a bird when he comes. The ones that was eating, they make it got food on your table before you eat, say grace. I'm born #1, I can taste them. I was born up a star, I'm an alien star. I'ma sell out arenas in the stadiums. I got my family, ain't trading them. Ain't let them drown, I ain't saving them. I turn the pain into profit, should be proud of them.
Benjamin in my pocket and I'm counting them. Backstage full of people I don't like, so I say amen. Gotta pray for the picker man. Every year gotta change my alias. B-O-T-Y, shorty like the name and the stain to my soul. Had to track my roles when they watch and they mad. And they mad. And they mad. Pull it with a fit and they mad. Show money bags in my backpack. Introducing one yo granddad. Stepping on rap like.
I was born up a star, I'm an alien. They don't wanna work, I was born up a star, I'm an alien. I'ma sell out arenas in the stadiums. I got my
Did you play Ultimate Team in college football this year, Karen?
I turn the pain into profit, should be proud of him.
So when's the last time you bought a pack? Hunter Renfro had a fucking disease last year. Dropped like a 150.